In this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to make an irresistible guarantee to sign 10 times more clients than you currently are doing. Now, I made a huge bold claim, and let me back it up. After I switched this offer tweak and sort of way I went about packaging my service in my own agency, I added $15,000 to it in the first 4 weeks of the new offer. Now, I'm going to show you guys on the screen here that it is very easy to attract larger budget agencies or B2B business owners who are above $25,000 a month. So again, this is another huge claim that I'm making. How do I back it up? I'm going to back it up by giving you guys a little bit of a historical example of what the solution was in 2017, and then how the present marketplace has drastically changed and why you're still implementing techniques that the gurus used in 2017 and why you are probably getting left behind and not modifying your offer to something that is a lot easier, manageable, and irresistible. So my personal agency is called CMRR. It's called Create Monthly Recurring Revenue. I have the domain or have the website called Create MRR, so I thought it kind of fit. This is the exact guarantee that I use in order for agencies and B2B businesses to sign 10 new high-ticket clients and add $20,000 in new recurring revenue to their offer in 60 days. So if you guys are curious, it's my personal guarantee. Again, if you're an agency, you're above $5,000 a month or $10,000 a month, or maybe we're even operating higher, go ahead and look at the first link down below if you actually want this guarantee in written contract form to sign 10 new high-ticket clients and add $20,000 in new recurring revenue. So let's get into the value here. So you can obviously tell I target a little bit of a richer demographic because it's much easier to sell to. You have investment capital, and it's a lot easier to propose your services or products to. Here are the 3 main issues in today's present marketplace. A commoditized service is the first issue that we have that needs to get solved. And the solution is decommoditizing your service. And with that being said, if every single person you look down the street, every single marketing agency, every single SMMA, whatever it is selling the same offer, product, and service, all copy paste, they now become a commodity. Now they're all competing inside the same red ocean together, fighting for the same prospects / clients to sign them over. And so if you package your offer properly and you sell to a wealthier demographic, you're automatically put in a better pool of competitors and a much smaller niche who do much higher quality service and provide a lot more value to their clients and prospects. So with that being said, we need to decommoditize our service. We need to have multiple acquisition channels, which essentially means we need to have multiple ways of acquiring customers. If you're just solely relying on LinkedIn organic, it's going to bite you in the ass because you're going to quickly realize that you're going to get burnt out and it's not as sustainable as you thought it was. And in other words, if you just rely on cold email, it takes a while for it to get set up. You're not going to see any results. You're probably going to burn out. So having multiple acquisition channels for this is very key. Now, as CMRR, when we come into your business, we implant everything. And I'll get into it really quickly here. But if you watch the end of this video, you're going to have the exact mechanisms that I use to add the $15,000 to my offer. You're going to know how exactly I position my offer. You're going to know exactly how I targeted my clientele. You're going to know exactly how I targeted a wealthier demographic. Now, I have a daily newsletter as well, which is a part of my multiple acquisition channels once they're already in the funnel. So organic marketing, paid advertising, and referrals, a good referral program. And one of my prospects actually he replied to one of my daily newsletters. He said, look, I'd like to pay a little bit more for your service to get a better result and more of your attention faster. And I said, okay, cool. What's the ballpark of that? And he said about $35,000 would be the ballpark every single month. So he is a wealthier business owner operating with a larger budget, and I attracted him through a mix of organic marketing, referrals, and paid ads. And so no other agency or business owner who has that kind of leverage as far as capital goes will approach you if you don't have a decommoditized service. If your service is like everybody else's, a business owner who's making $50,000, $60,000 a month will not approach you offering to pay you upwards of $35,000 for your product or service if you don't have multiple acquisition channels, if you don't have a decommoditized service, and if you don't have multiple sales assets. So obviously things like workflows, newsletters, emails, automation sequences, things like that. So this is the 2017 solution that worked as far as marketing agencies go. So in 2017, Iman Gaji, I'm not even gonna say his name, I don't even know. You have some random kid who's doing a marketing agency, right? So he'll approach businesses because this is much less saturated at the point in time. And he'll say, look, you're not getting enough clients, okay? you're having inconsistent clientele, you want to build up your brand, whatever it is, I'm going to come in here, okay? And I'm going to install this acquisition system, which basically means I'm going to run your paid ads via Facebook. We're going to use this one mechanism as a process. And we're going to get you to point B, which is the end solution, which happens to be getting more clients. So basically he installs a client acquisition machine and the mechanism is paid ads. So he'll split test their creatives, he'll run the creatives, he'll do all the ads reporting, he'll market and everything like that. And so this was like the 2017 solution. What has happened now and why the present marketplace is completely different is because 2017, there wasn't as much accessible online education revolving around paid ads as there is currently in the marketplace. Therefore, if there's more courses, more free game, more knowledge out here on YouTube, which just happens over time, people can put pieces together in the puzzle and solve the paid ads themselves without actually having to pay a marketing agency to do just that. Now, mind you, there are still some very profitable marketing agencies that just do this. And there's typically guys that have been around for years. I know a few. And the main outlier is literally just legacy. Like they've just been around for 5-10 years. So that's that. If you're trying to get into this space as of right now, using this model, you are destined for failure. So this is the present marketplace solution. And this is why I stand out. Now I'm revealing my bread and butter here. So listen up. If you guys already clicked off this video, if you're still watching this video, you're already in the 1% because you're pretty much already learning the systems and you're already well on your way because you have more attention than most people. So firstly, this is the present marketplace, okay? So it's still the same issue. Inconsistent clientele, they're still at point A, as you can tell. Point B is still, you need a client acquisition machine, but now we have to sell the full solution, which allows us to charge the setup, retainer, and rev, just as we were in 2017, but now we have to do a little bit more. Now we have to reconstruct the offer for the present day marketplace, have an acquisition channel, which is obviously paid ads. We now have to implant nurture sequences, and then sales systems and sales assets. And so now what this does is it takes this one mechanism, which is in a red ocean competing with 1,001 different marketing agencies and SMMAs out there, and it puts us in a full solution service. And it's typically done with you and done for you as well, which now has the same result, which yields actually a better result, if I'm being completely honest, because you're doing more and you're looked at as a full solution. Now, don't even take my word for it. Look up Gym Launch from Alex Hormozi. I think he exited that company of $46 million, excuse me. What he did is he had a full solution. So his point A was a level 1 gym. Hormozi took a level 1 gym and he said, look, I'm going to install my growth frameworks, whether it was offer, acquisition, nurture, sales, and I'm going to scale you a full solution all the way up into a level 5 gym. So his guarantee was, look, in 16 weeks or whatever it was, I'm going to help you go from a level 1 gym. I'm going to implant our systems. We're going to work with you on a weekly basis. And then we're going to, spit you out a level 5 gym. And so Hormozi offered the full solution as a system, as a service. And so it was great. It was genius. It was amazing for the time. And so now we have to understand is that, in order for me to actually guarantee this, sign 10 new high ticket clients for agency or B2B business owner, B2B business, and add $20,000 in new recurring revenue in 60 days, it's much more manageable and it's an easier pill to swallow now that you see this. So if I were to approach you, again, if you're a business owner who's above $5,000 or $10,000 a month, you run a profitable agency, you run a B2B business, but you're dealing with churn and burn, you're dealing with a lot of prospects and who just aren't, yet committing, or you're dealing with a lot of churning clients who might churn after a few months, you're dealing with actually poor clients who can't afford the product or service. You're just having issues signing consistent clients every single month. Fill the first link down below. You have to have some capital on you because it is an initial investment, as I said. And you also do have to have capital to run paid ads, of course. You shouldn't be running paid ads if you got like $200 or $300 in your bank account. You got to have a couple grand for sure. But I'm speaking to you guys, if you guys are doing over preferably 6 figures in profit every single year in your agency or B2B business, you just want to install my framework to blow it up. And so that's why I kind of call it the recurring framework for myself, because I'm offering the full solution. So in order for me to actually do this, like I said, in the present day marketplace, I have to solve a lot of problems. And so it's a lot of them on my plate. And this stuff is done for you. So the offer will tweak with you. Okay. We'll hop on a Zoom call. It's the onboarding call. What we'll do is we'll establish where exactly we want to go. We already have that written guarantee down. kind of looks like you join CMRR. We got our onboarding call in 24 to 48 hours. We'll start reconstructing your entire offer. We'll make it less commoditized and more publicly available to a richer demographic, because you most likely want to sell to a wealthier demographic. It's more paid in fulls. It's easier. You can sleep better at night, basically, knowing that they're a little bit wealthier and you don't have to struggle from month to month having to sign clients that you pray don't churn. Acquisition is obviously done for you. We'll run script and manage all of your paid ads. Nurture sequences, workflows, automations through high level are all done for you as far as the nurture sequence goes. So you basically sit back and relax as sales come into the door, and our sales assets, our sales systems, everything is pretty much done for you. So that's why I haven't even revealed the price of CMRR. I'm not going to in this program, or in this video, but I will tell you that it is an initial investment. Now, the reason why I'm obviously able to charge what I charge is because I'm offering a full solution service. Most agencies will charge you the same amount for just running their paid ads for your Facebook library or whatever. They'll charge you the same amount. They'll want retainer, rev share, and you can see why kids and even, adults and stuff are still charging the same amount that they charged in 2017. And you can see why it's not working, because they're asking for setup, they're asking for retainer, they're asking for rev share, but it's a one mechanism process that they're actually selling. They're just selling the paid ads. They're not selling the offer. They're not selling how to nurture your prospects. They're not even selling how to sell to your own prospects that they generate you. They just say, hey, look, I'm going to run your paid ads. And this is the core fundamental red ocean at its finest. You have a commoditized offer where everybody around the block is serving it. So now you have to compete in the same market. You have one acquisition channel. Again, it's a huge red ocean. You're only running through LinkedIn. So everybody's on LinkedIn. I think you have one sales asset. You have a VSL, and everybody's seen a VSL. Nobody wants to watch a VSL. It's boring. It's super cutthroat, and nobody likes it. And so when you upgrade your business, you can now generate a consistent amount of clients every single week. And so now obviously I'm able to target larger agencies and B2B business owners who are, above $25,000. I just gave you guys an example of the person that replied to my daily newsletter, which is also the second link down below if you guys want to join. I just drop more game about, how I'm scaling my agency, how I'm charging, high ticket prices, et cetera. And so you can now see how I'm able to attract people like that who are like, hey, look, I got a ballpark of about $35,000 a month I can actually, spend on this if you can guarantee me X amount. So that being said, that's how CMRR rolls. This is how we do it. We decommoditize your offer. We implant multiple acquisition channels, and then we do all your sales assets done for you. This is for a richer demographic. I don't work with broke people. I don't work with beginners. I don't work with people that are under, $5,000, $10,000 a month, just because it just doesn't make much sense, because what I'm doing is very high leverage. I spend a lot of my time. Most of these aspects are done for you while you sit back, relax, eat Cheetos when I'm doing the stuff for you and your business. Now, with that being said, you guys, if you want to see if you're a good fit for CMRR, I pretty much already qualified you. You know who you are. Go ahead and click the first link down below. Go ahead and book in a call, actually, if you want this framework installed. But nonetheless, this is the framework that allowed me to guarantee more. Enough of the pitching. This is the framework. If you just rewatch this video one more time, or just go back, 5 or 10 minutes and rewatch this again, where I explain the 2017 solution and why it doesn't work anymore, and how the present day marketplace has now evolved and has changed into a full service solution offer, you will understand how exactly to charge your service. You will now understand how to position your service, and you will now understand how to have a decommoditized service and plant multiple acquisition channels and include multiple sales assets in your business to get to the next level. This is the easiest, most efficient, and fastest way that I've found to sign high ticket clients on autopilot. And that's why I feel safe at night knowing that I can guarantee 10 new high ticket clients in $20,000 in new MRR to their offer in 60 days with whoever chooses to actually work with us. With that being said, you guys, hope this video is valuable. Hope you guys understood some history. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.